Well, a fantastic appetiser to the Clicquot Sussex Stakes. We go for the Vintage Stakes at 2:35. Completely different race. It's a short race, obviously, for 2-year-olds. So from the stars of the present, or the star of the century, to the stars of the future.
Yeah, very possibly. As you say, 7 furlongs is the trip. A lot of these here horses are going to be running on the best ground they've encountered in their short career. So that sometimes you can throw up a shock. Start with the top one there, Olympic Glory, comes out of stall 9. Obviously Richard Hannon will be aiming plenty of decent horses at Goodwood during the week.
Second in the Coventry Stakes.
Second, yeah, and impressive last time out. And in the superlative at Newmarket, a few of these behind him. Birdman stays on from a long way back to get second for David Simcock. And there's very little reason. Birdman got close and stayed on inside the final furlong, went down fighting, but the rest of them in behind, it's just hard to make a case why they're going to turn the table on him. I would like to see Birdman. He started off low key. It was Brighton, I think he lost his maiden tag, but he's on the up here. Martin Liam is on board, and Martin's just hard at work here at the halfway point, and you could argue down in the dip at the worst of the ground possibly that he might well be suited by the better ground. So he's an interesting runner, David Simcock's Birdman. To get closer to Olympic Glory, only went down by a head was the official line, and of the rest of them I just struggled to make a case, but it's very much different ground for on Wednesday.
Hold-up type of performance. Richard Hannon's trained Olympic Glory, perfectly suited to Richard Hughes. He's riding, winning that Group 2 at Newmarket last time over 7 furlongs, only beaten 3 parts of a length in the Coventry Stakes at Ascot, and crucially as well, not every horse goes at Goodwood. It's got winning form at Goodwood. Yeah, which no, it does stand them. As you say, it's not the most straightforward of track. Guerrero, touch on him. Yeah, it's got winning form, comfortable here when winning over 7 furlongs on the July course at Newmarket. Also holds 2 big entries later on.
Yeah, and done it well, hand-on colours there. Paul Hannigan on board, bred by Kirsten Rosen, very well bred as you said, and entries looking ahead in a couple of sales races, but it's in the Royal Lodge at the back end of September. John Goslin's 2-year-olds traditionally come on plenty from the first run to second, and it was a real nice introduction, and if you think of any sort of improvement, he's got to be a big chance. He's drawn out in stall 7, which would be fine with 10 runners.
Another one I thought was quite interesting here was Whipper's Boy. He virtually took no part and was reluctant to race when last at Newmarket in June, but then got outpaced before drawing clear at Epsom in July. I mean, he wouldn't be straightforward, the horse, but he's got plenty of ability.
Hey, he's only had a couple of starts, as you say. He beat Zanetto and Royal Skies of Mark Johnson's. That was an ordinary enough maiden. On the balance of his form, I thought he probably had to up it.
That's then a brief look ahead to some of the testing races, the absolute fantastic racing that's coming from Glorious Goodwood. It starts tomorrow, it runs through to Saturday, and it is, as I say, all live here on Racing UK.